Look at this, y'all. You know, you had somebody that had nerve enough to make a video on TikTok, a white T man, asking, "Why are you angry?" He said, "Why are you angry? Why are you black people angry?" See, none of them understand why are we angry. You see, none of them understand. But stuff like this happens every day in America. You see, look at these bastards beating his brother. He's in handcuffs. You see, this is how they did Messiah before they crucified him. They beat him. They beat him just like this. Messiah was a black man. Messiah died a black man's death. You see, look at this. Look at the hatred for this man. He's in handcuffs, defenseless. Look at the hatred for him. They hit this brother in the genitals. They beat him in his genitals. They beat this brother everywhere. I think they broke his nose even. The hatred. All of them were laughing and smiling like it was some kind of, like they just got a kill in the forest, and they were just celebrating, beating this man. Notice they keep checking to see if he's breathing or not, and then they beat him again. This was an intentional murder, a lynching on camera. They didn't realize this man's camera was operating. You see, just like when they did our sister Sandra Massey, when he shot that woman in the kitchen, the intention was to leave a weapon in the kitchen and call it self-inflicted. You see, but his partner's camera was still on. You see, this is the same thing. Most High set this up. Most High allowed for this to be shown, how they doing his son. This is the Most High's son that they're beating. You see, we're all the children of the Most High. That's why they hate us. I don't know how long TikTok is going to let this stay up. I've seen many other videos about this on TikTok and it's been up, but when you bring Most High's words into the equation, they tend to pull it down quickly. But I'm going to read from Ezekiel 35. I'm going to let the Most High speak. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir." When you Google Mount Seir, you'll see pictures of those people that dwelt in Mount Seir. "Set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee." So you have apologists, black apologists, Christians, that will say that, the kingdom of heaven is for all men. Christ was sent to save all of us. Save them from what? You see, we're the ones that need rescuing. Look at what's going on. They are intentionally trying to kill this brother, take his life from him. You see, even the medical staff, I tell you what they're going to do is they're going to say that he got into an altercation with other inmates, and that's why he's bloodied up like this. Because their cohorts in the hospital are in on this too. You see, they're probably gonna take this man's organs after everything's said and done. They're gonna do an investigation. What investigation? It's all right here on camera. You don't need an investigation. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See, this man, if you go throughout history, he's been chasing the children of Israel. He's had a perpetual hatred, you see, against God's chosen people. Verse 6, therefore as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Let's jump down to verse 9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return. So this has not happened yet, because their cities are still here. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Verse 11. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thine hatred against them. They hate us. They hate us. They wouldn't do a dog like this. You see? They stripped the brother. Look at it. These animals. They stripped his brother. You see? They hitting his brother in the groin area. They trying to inflict the most pain on his brother. You see? And then when they get tired of beating him, they check his pulse to see if he's still around. These are some real animals. Look at these people standing around this. They're all for it. They're not doing anything to help this brother. So Most High says, thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Most High is going to judge these people. He's going to judge them. Verse 12, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. See, this man, he has no regard for the lives of black people. You see, our lives mean nothing to this man. We're lower than the animals to this man. You see? So he says, I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Verse 12, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. They are given us to consume. They've been consuming us in this country and all over the globe, you know, black codes, slavery, you know, Jim Crow. They've been consuming us. The strange fruit hanging from the trees. We're still having black people, truck drivers, found with ropes around their neck. You see, so we've been consumed by these people. I'm gonna do a part 2. All right, y'all. I'm back. Look at these. Look at these Klan members. They all got American flags on their shoulder. You see? home of the brave, home of the free. In God we trust. Look, this brother, what's going through this brother's mind right now? What are these Klan members talking about? What are they talking about? Just imagine what this brother is thinking right now, knowing that, you know, his life is going to be taken. He knows that. He knows his life is going to be taken. You know, based on the discussions that these men are having, you know, and all they're going to do is say, well, you know, there was an altercation in the jail, you know, and we found him like this. You know, they're all in on it. You see, no witnesses. But the Most High saw fit to have this camera put on. You see, so I hope all of them. I pray all of them get the electric chair. You know, but you know, here in America, they probably only get a slap on the wrist. You know, lose their job. You know, 2 years probation or something. You see, they're gonna get a short prison stint. You know, in some kind of secure facility, so they're not in with the rest of the population. So this is somebody's son, maybe even somebody's father. I don't know if this man had kids or not, but just imagine what's going through his head right now. You know, no matter what he does, they still beating the life out of this man. At some point, he probably just said, you know, just get it over with. Let's go to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. It says, verse 10 says, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're Jacob. We're Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. See, this is why they take CRT out of the schools. They don't want to teach about slavery in school anymore, because Timmy and Samantha, they might, you know, feel some type of way. They're going to feel shameful. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So what are these Christian apologists talking about? You see, they haven't read the Bible. Verse 11, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem. See, you read about this. They have history. They have this written in their history books, how Jerusalem was cast down in 70 AD. And all of Jerusalem were scattered, sent into slavery, into all nations. And cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. These people here, they were one of them. You see, they cast lots too. You know, they took us into slavery. Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Their time is coming. Their time is coming. Their punishment is coming. We served our punishment in captivity, you know, for breaking God's commandments. But now they're going to have to serve. They're going to have to serve their punishment too. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. God said, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, God's chosen people, they're going to be delivered from this captivity, from this type of treatment. Look how they carrying this brother like a slab of meat, like a deer ready for the slaughter. These people have no sympathy for this brother. You see, when they carried him in there, they already knew they was getting ready to take this brother, unalive this brother. But but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So we're gonna possess them. We're gonna have our day in court. When God judges these people, we're gonna get the last laugh. You see, but I pray for this man's family. He lost his life. He was a young man. You see, I pray that these clan members get they judgment. I really don't care if they get any kind of jail time. I just want Most High to judge them. I want Most High's judgment for these men. They deserve every bit of it.